Well, I've had my Sawstop new table saw for a little over a month, and I've already activated the brake on it. Still have all my fingers, but my hands didn't come in contact with the blade. I was trying to rip a piece of pressure-treated lumber that was wet, and no sooner did I contact the blade with the wood as I was pushing it through, the brake activated and the saw blade dropped away immediately. A little bit less of a bang than I was expecting when that happened. Probably more startled by the sudden change of force needed to push the piece of wood through the blade that had led up. That probably surprised me a little more until I realized what happened. But forgot to bypass the feature when you do wet wood, and it does work. So we'll take a look at the brake and the saw blade, see what condition it's in. In the meantime, I'll be ordering a new cartridge and probably a new blade. Probably about $150 total, so live and learn, I guess. So let's see if I can remove that cartridge. So by the book, we got the red warning light saying to replace the cartridge. So let's see if we can get this out.
And why do you have to replace the cartridge?
Yeah, well, we already explained that. Get that out. If you want to take a look down here. You can see the blade retracted, and the brake is into the blade. So we'll remove this handle and take off the dust collection and guard. And we have to raise the blade so it retracts during the brake operation. So down here I have to lower the blade mechanism all the way till it gets to the bottom to recapture it, and now I can raise the blade all the way to the top. That'll reset that blade drop portion. And so my wrenches, I have to
unplug it or something?
Yes, very good. I should unplug it. Safety switch is off. Best to keep it unplugged. And we have to remove that brake mechanism and the blade all at the same time. So we'll try and loosen up that blade first. There we go. So I don't drop that nut in the housing there. I have to retrieve it. There we go. And also, if you look down in here, there's that red handle that's on the brake housing. It says to turn that 90 degrees clockwise and remove. So we're able to get that out. Now the whole assembly should be able to remove, but they also say we can use a little pressure on both of these to try and pull them off, which may be a trick. There's the blade. And getting it off there little by little. See if we can get that off. There we go. So now we can see how that actuated right into the blade and stopped it. A piece of aluminum, so it's pretty well wedged in the aluminum. And I would expect that the teeth are damaged. Let's see. The blade teeth seem to be intact. Sometimes they expect those carbide teeth and may chip off, but just to be safe, it's best to replace the blade on that. And of course, the new cartridge did its job. About $100 for the cartridge, and for this style of blade, it's about $40 for that. So a learning experience. Once we get the new one ordered, we'll get the new one in, so stay tuned. One thing I forgot to mention about the cartridge that was interesting is that Sawstop says if for some reason the brake actuates due to blade contact, then you can send the old brake cartridge into Sawstop, and there is some apparently some computer information on this that they can download some data, and it helps them in their further development. And they'll send you a new brake cartridge for free. But if also you can send it back if there is a question as to you don't know why the brake had initiated, and so you can send it back and they can get some data from it. But yeah, it's interesting that they can do that, so that they'll give you a free one if you make blade contact. But they can tell apparently what caused the issue when you send it back to them. But for me, well, I know my own stupidity putting pressure treated wet wood through there without bypassing the safety feature. So that's on me, so I'll have to order a new one.